Hi everyone! So, May products. What? I know, right? So we'll start off with the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. The expiration date was printed on here, and I just rubbed the rest of it off, as you can see. So, this actually was expired in 2013, it looks like, but I really like this. It's an extra layer of SPF. Even though I use foundation, or moisturizer with sunscreen in it, it's still nice to do another layer of sunscreen and then foundation with sunscreen on top of that, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's not like you're going to be getting SPF 6000 by doing layers, but another layer is another layer of protection, and that's never a bad thing, you know what I mean? So, and I like the texture of this. I'm going to show a little bit to you. It's very much like a gel creamy lotion. It's not super silicone. So as you can see, I mean, there's more, there's definitely no like opalescence to it. It's not as silicone, as you can see, it's more of a lotion. And I like this, it really absorbs nicely, it smooths out the skin, preps the skin for makeup, or if you're just wearing it on its own, it's nice for that as well. Has a nice sunscreen scent, so I do like it. I don't know if you can tell the difference in my hands. Probably not. Anyway, there's that. I've been loving the... I'll just go off of the list that I wrote everything down, because obviously that, I mean, that's the order of which these things came up in my mind. So, the Chanel Lotion Confort. What I do is I take samples from work every day and I fill it up in here, which is kind of a cheap way to do it, but... and I actually ordered one of my Gradual, so that should be coming soon. But it's the one in the blue bottle. It's not by any means like full of antioxidants or a toner that's significant in the things that it does for your skin as far as benefit goes, but I love the scent. It's a nice floral, nice, very soothing and refreshing, and I love the feel of it. It's a very silky smooth toner, and so it really smooths out the skin after cleanser, before serum, and I kind of like that. I don't know, I just like the feeling of it on the skin. I like the way it smells, I like the way it feels, I like, you know, the smoothness that it gives my skin, and so I'm excited to get the actual product in. Very excited to get the actual product in. The Blanc Oil Gel Makeup Remover, I take about a sample a day of this as well. Since I'm allowed 3 samples, I'll take 2 of the toner and then 1 of these, fill one of these guys up every day. So the Blanc Oil Gel Makeup Remover is different from the foaming cleanser. It's obviously, like, as you can see, it's a clear gel, and once you get it on the skin, it actually turns into an oil. So you use this prior to cleanser. As you can see, completely clear gel, it's not moving, and then when you move it and start working it into the skin, as you can see, it's getting a lot shinier, and that's what's going to turn it into an oil, is really working it into dry skin. And then you can tissue it off, use a damp cotton pad to get it off, or you can just rinse it away and then follow it with your cleanser, which is what I do, because it, you know, it's an extra step of makeup removal at night, which I like, especially if I'm wearing foundation that day or heavy sunscreen. I really, really like it, and it rinses clean, which I like. It doesn't leave a residue behind, so that's always good. I will probably buy one of those eventually, as soon as I like get bored of taking samples every single day. $60 for that though, so ouch. Ouch. Next we have the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I like this a lot. As you can see, I've been using it. It's not perfect anymore. It's a solid balm type consistency, but once you melt it, or you know, melt it with your fingers by swirling your fingers around in the container, or you get it on with some water, as you work it in, it's a solid product, but then it turns into, as you can see, it's definitely like an oil now. So I love doing that after the, or like prior to like a cream or lotion cleanser. This one, I don't know if it rinses clean, because I remove my cleanser with a, you know, a warm wet washcloth that I talk about all the time, and it definitely gets all the product. There's no residue left after I do that, but I don't know about rinsing clean, because I don't really rinse my face very much. I kind of scrub at it, not scrub, but you know what I mean. So I like that. I like that take the day off a lot. And it's a nice consistency. It's kind of hard to get some product out of the container though without sort of shoving a tablespoon in there and scooping it out. But if you just swirl your fingers around, it'll get you enough product. You might have to go back for more, but it's enough product to start. So I like that. But it's a big old jar and it's nice. I like to switch out my cleanser. I like just a rich, thick, heavy, intense cleanser at night. And I would never use like the oil gel during the day or the take the day off during the day. But I would use like a light lotion, you know, in the morning at least. In the day, in the morning. So I like that. I like that take the day off a lot. Dior Airflash. This is, if you were to use this every single day as your foundation to get flawless coverage out of it, you'd go through probably a can a month. I have only used it once. I'm going to put a little bit on right now, actually, I think. This is kind of like a makeup finisher. Did I get it in my eyebrows? Of course I did. You guys saw my first impressions video on it. You put it on top of your makeup, I think. Or, you know, you do your concealing first, and then just kind of do a spritz of this all over or onto a brush, and then kind of pat it or smooth it onto the skin. And it gives you a finish. That's what I think this product is good for, is it gives you a little coverage. Gives you a little pearlescence to your skin. Obviously, as you can see, it already powdered and everything. And I used matte bronzers today, so I do like it. I mean, obviously you can see it looks great. And in that video that I did, the first impressions video, I mean, my skin looked real fucking good, didn't it? I mean, hate to toot my own horn, but it looks good. And so I think it just takes some getting used to, and you have to work with it. But once you do, I think it looks, I mean, it looks real cute. I promise I'm not this gay in real life, I promise. Okay, next. Oh, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. The two shades that I have. I can use the number 10 under my eyes, which I have done today, and I can use the number 20 on blemishes and such, which I have also done today, I think. I don't know. If not, then I'm going to do it right now. It's a nice liquid concealer. Do I think it gives the most coverage in the world? No. But are liquid concealers usually meant to do that? No. So because of that, I think it's nice. It covers what you need it to. It's a thin enough consistency that you can work with it. And I like the finish. It's like a natural finish. It doesn't get too dry, it doesn't get too shiny. It's nice. It dries and it blends into the skin. So the shade range is pretty limited, I think, though, because I have number 10 and I don't know if there's one any lighter than that. And this is not very light at all. So yeah. Do we like this? I like it. I like this actually a lot. So definitely want to say to check out if you just need it for a little bit under the eyes, around the mouth. That could be your foundation. If you just need a little bit of like brightening up under those areas, I think this is a good product for that. Or the Dream Lumi Concealer by Maybelline as well, which I love that as well. Oh, this little guy. Definitely something I'm going to have again, I think. The Laneige Bright Renew Original Serum. The packaging's not great. It's like this, the little squeezer tube is really cheap. But as you can see, the consistency is really much like a lotion. Like a really, really thin lotion. As you can see, it's dripping down. It smells like some sort of, almost like Benefiance, just not as powdery. The consistency is amazing. It feels like a light lotion. There's not a silicone feel to this at all. This is not a silicone serum. This is a lotion. But I put some in my hand, then press into my face and my neck. Amazing. I use this as my day serum. There's antioxidants, there's some soothing ingredients, there's, you know, the green tea to be anti-inflammatory. It's just a really great serum. For 45 bucks, you get more than the average Joe, 1.3 ounces, a third more than you get in most serums. The packaging's cute, and for $45, it's not bad for a good serum. Oh, Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I love this shit. This just looks so good. If you haven't given this a shot, definitely give it a shot. I did a first impressions video on this as well, and I did a Chanel foundation overview video, so 2 videos you should check out if you haven't already. It's a good alternative to Perfection Lumiere. If Perfection Lumiere was too much for you, or you want to try a liquid powder foundation because you think it's interesting, give this one a shot. This is a liquid to powder consistency. This smells divine. It smells like the Hydra Beauty. This just blends like a dream, and you can layer it and layer it and layer it, and it doesn't look heavy. And good for an oilier skin, oily combination skin. Definitely check it out. I love it. Loves it. Okay, Saint Tropez bronzing mousse. I just broke down about the big ol' size. I love this stuff. I did a video on this. If you haven't seen that, it's comparing this one to the Equate one. I love this stuff. It doesn't last as long as I would like it to, and you have to do kind of a small amount at a time, because if you do too much, you're just going to feel kind of slightly tacky all day, and it's going to rub off in your clothes and you're going to smell it. But if you do a light amount, and then you do follow it up with the Jergens Natural Glow, which is what I do, this will kind of extend the tan that you have, and then you can wait maybe a few days and then do this again. So like this, then use this for 2 days, and then use this again, you know what I mean? Just alternate. I'm too lazy to do that. I haven't actually done that very much, but when I do my routine and I stick to it, this is my gruesome twosome. And if I bought the huge size, obviously that means I like it, as you can very well guess. It's good. And this stuff, I've had this stuff for like a year and I love it. Alright, oh, MAC Fix Plus. I forgot how much I love the scent of this, and I love just having this. This is nicer than, I mean, it's inexpensive compared to other kind of refreshing mists that aren't just pure water. I don't like that it's not aerosol, that it's kind of a jet. So I like to spray it above my face and let it kind of trickle down, but even then I get kind of little marks. I love doing this like after my toner, before my moisturizer, to lock extra moisture in. This stuff, I can't believe I've wanted to try this for years, and I can't believe I just haven't done it sooner. Strobe Cream. And this is coming from someone who has slightly oily skin. I use this mainly at night or during the day, kind of as a primer underneath my sunscreen. Like I will use this as my moisturizer and then use a separate sunscreen. It's a pearly color that I'm okay with, because it's not too pink, not too bluish. The antioxidants in that product are insane, the amount of antioxidants it has for the price that it is. And the consistency is nice. It's not like a thick, heavy, rich cream. It's more like a light, you know, like an average lotion. And I would put this kind of on the top of my cheeks, around my, you know, my eyes, around my mouth, just to kind of brighten up the area. And this is areas I have some darkness and kind of residual redness left over from the laser. So it soothes those areas, brightens them up, and I mean, you can see this just gives my skin a little bit of radiance, and it doesn't feel greasy. But you have to use less product than you think you're going to, that's for sure. Because if you know, there's days where I've used too much product, and it's not going to look good, it's not going to feel good. So definitely you need less product than you think, but it is, I really like it. Just buy the travel size though. Buy the one that's $10, because it's better price per ounce wise, so. Oh, okay, this as well, I've been using this, the Paula's Choice Resist 2% BHA Weightless Body Treatment. I have some of this on today. A light lotion, no fragrance. There's just a little bit of antioxidants and salicylic acid in here. But you'd be amazed at, you know, what this can do for like the back of your arms here, where you have a little bit of redness, or a little bit of, you know, keratosis pilaris, if you have that. I've noticed that it's reduced the amount of, you know, splotches that I've had. Also helps around your ankles and your elbows and your knees to kind of soften that skin and kind of exfoliate it, and I like it. It leaves your skin really, really silky smooth after, and when you wake up you feel smoother. I think that is it. Yeah, that's what's really stood out to me this month. So I hope you found it helpful. I hope it was fun and exciting and wonderful for you. I think I have like a spider bite on my neck or something. It's not fun. Do we love my bracelet too? This is like my favorite bracelet I own. The reason my shirt's buttoned up is because my face doesn't, or my neck doesn't match my chest, and I have been too lazy to tan. See, I'm hypocritical. I'm talking about tanning products and like, oh yeah, this is my, but I haven't actually done it in a few days. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I will talk to everyone soon. Bye, guys.